Alright, Shalom. I want to give all glory, honor, and praise and fear to Heavenly Father, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Also give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who do well, who are starting out the house of David, the Bible of the 144,000 black men here on this earth to spread this wisdom, understanding, knowledge, and sincerity and truth. Yahweh being true name of God of Israel, Yahawashi being who he ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which is one and only true name is Yahawashi. BAHASHAM meaning in the name of, and QADASH translates Spirit Holy, the Holy Spirit. Fuck you. Shalom, Baraki, Mabakar, Yamashai, Yashar, peace and blessings to hopeful like the nation of Israel. I was gonna make this video last night, but I wanted to recharge my spirit, and Thursday is when I'm gonna do that video. It's gonna be very special with me anyway, so I'm very pumped up to do that. But I was just thinking, we're gonna have to go through some tough times, and the scriptures always speak about the people coming against the prophets. So how much more now, right? The scriptures tell you the prophets are in Babylon. I believe that's in Revelation, the 18th chapter. It also says the spirit of the prophet are subject to prophets. So, if all of our forefathers got beaten up, spat on, cursed out by Israel, how much more now when the world is at its worst? Alright, so this is what this video is going to be about. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 73. Then shall they know who are my. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold is in the fire. Alright, so the Most High said what? Slocky. Let me grab it. Zechariah 13 and 8. It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd part shall be left therein. I will bring the 3rd part through the fire. You see, so Most High is going to bring the 3rd part. That 3rd part is the 1/3. And I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call upon my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. So during these times, that's the only thing that we're going to need, right? It is basically the words of the Heavenly Father, right? Because things are about to get rough, Akim. We might not have a place to stay. We might not, necessarily, like, having jobs, nothing, okay? We're going to have to be living under the grid, man. Right? And these are times that we're coming into where, we're really going to be the offscourge of the earth, man, because society might be up and running. All right, yeah, we still have the global economic collapse, people going crazy like that, but society's gonna be up and running when Yahawashi comes back. You see, so we're gonna need as much faith as humanly possible. That's why it says in Isaiah 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of time and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. 2nd Ezra 16:74. Hear, O ye, my beloved, say the Lord Yahawashi. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Alright. All the prophets, even though, they were in times of trouble, the Most High always delivered them, no matter what. Some of us might have to die for the truth. Some of us, might have to go into guilty. But guess what? Yahawashi is still with us. I know how to be abased, and I know how to abound. Everywhere in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Right? So Paul said, what? He learned to abase and how to abound. Right now, I know there's some brothers that are out of job, but most brothers have jobs. Most brothers are working for the spirit and power of Yahawashi. Most High will provide us with jobs in a time where most of the people, they're laid off. They don't have jobs. The Most High still has his men working out there, not only in the highways and byways, but in Esau's slave system, man. Which you can't work. If you don't work, you don't eat, man. So that's a very beautiful thing. So the Most High is providing for us now. How much more during the time of Jacob's trouble? You see, actually, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Hamashiach that strengthens me. All right. So we're gonna be times during Jacob's trouble where we're gonna be abounding in the basing. We're gonna be times during Jacob's trouble where we might not eat for a couple of days, man. And that's scary, man. That's hell, man. You sit down and think about that. That's hell. Not being able to eat for 2-3 days. Maybe even more. We don't know, but what we do know is that Yahawashi is gonna provide for us no matter what. And These people, they're still gonna come against us. Esau's still gonna come against us. There's a lot of tribulations about to come our way. Yeah, we're happy that the kingdom's coming, but with this kingdom coming, right, with us being so close to the door, that means the rest of the prophecies have to take place. And one of the major prophecies that have to take place is the demonization of the men of the Lord. See, it always happens in each civilization, right? Nothing is new under the sun. 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High has sent us the apostles last, as I were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to men. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. It's lucky. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Okay, yeah, we're despised. Most people in this world, they despise us, okay? If you're not part of the truth and you don't understand the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of Yahawashi, we're despised, right? Which that's really a good thing, right? It really is, okay? The Most High says that he has enmity with this world, so we're supposed to be despised, okay? We're supposed to be called crazy. We're supposed to be wise in Hamashiach Yahawashi, right? In this wisdom, understanding, and knowledge that the Most High has given us, right? Even unto this present hour, we are both hungered and thirsted, and are naked and buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place. Yeah, okay, we don't have a certain dwelling place. Most brothers live check to check, right? Speaking for myself, first and foremost, I don't know where I'm going to go during Jacob's trouble. Where I do know is just that, I'm going to rely on the spirit and power of Yahawashi to tell me where to go. I don't know what I'm going to do when they start demonizing the brotherhood. I'm pretty sure my face might be up there. I'm pretty sure Esau's going to come for me. Esau still has his bots on my videos, but who gives a fuck, right? It says with Isaiah 59:19, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, then shall the Most High lift up a standard against him. Alright, so we shouldn't be worried about this, but it's just a video just to, refresh your mind, let you know that we're in some serious times, man. And labor is working with our own hands, being reviled, we blessed, being persecuted, we suffered. Yeah, okay, so being reviled, okay, when people start coming down upon us, that's how you know that we're prophets, man. If people such as Vocab Malone, you come into people's camps, causing fucking disturbance after we've given you the same answers for the last fucking 5 years. Who the fuck, what the hell is wrong with that? Anyways, that's not even part of the video. But being defamed, we are treated, and we are made the filth of the world. We're supposed to be made the filth of the world, because this world is filthy itself. So if we're made the filth of this world, that means we're clean. You see, a double negative makes a positive. If you can see it, all right. But we are made the filth of this world, right? We're supposed to be looked at as bums. We're supposed to be looked at as we don't have jobs, or we don't take care of our kids, or all these false accusations that we're rapists, that we're pedophiles. All these accusations, even in Israel, they accuse us of that. I remember there's one chick in HOI I met by in a Mars station in Atlanta. And she was like, "Oh, you follow great Muslim doctrine. Aren't those guys pedophiles?" What? Like, where do you get that? Don't you think if any of the apostles or elders are pedophiles that they would be locked up by now? Let's be honest. Exactly. People don't think. Half the people in Israel don't fucking think. If you sit down and think about it, if you don't sit down and really think about the mark of the beast being the RFID chip, you don't sit down and think, well, the elder apostles have been going on for 35 plus years, and they haven't stopped for 1 week. I wonder who the Most High is dealing with in Israel. They don't. But guess what? It's not meant for them to see. And the Most High has blinded the eyes of them that he loves not. Right? The Most High doesn't love these people. So if the Most High doesn't love them and he loves us, don't you think that they're going to hate us? Okay, it says in Ecclesiastes, the 8th chapter, wisdom causes man's face to shine. Right? Now, these people, they hate our glow. They hate everything about us. Why? Because, grab it. Isaiah 61. Isaiah 60. Lucky. In Isaiah 60, it says, "Arise and shine, for thy light is come, for the glory of the Lord Yahawah is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahawah shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee." So, gross darkness the people. These people hate light. What happens when you put light up to like a cockroach? They all fucking scared. What happens when you put light up to darkness? The darkness, it goes away. But these people, they don't want the darkness to go away. So we're going to be made filth, right? These people, they hate the true doctrine of Yahawashi. Really, honestly and truly, they're not really persecuting us. They're trying to persecute Yahawashi. They're trying to persecute Yahawashi again in this lifetime. But Yahawashi, he's coming back for vengeance. He's coming back for blood. He's coming back to redeem his elect, and words will part of that number, and are the offscourging of all things unto this day. So unto this day, to this day, we're made fools for Hamashiach's sake, but that's okay, because we're supposed to be looked at as trash. We're supposed to be looked at as nothing. But guess what? In the eyes of Yahawashi Mashai, the Lord's will, we are someone. The Lord's will, we are joint heirs. Lord's will, we are part of the elect number, the 144,000, or even the 1/3 Akim. Lord's will. Is 1 Corinthians 4:14. I write not these things to despise, to shame you, but as my beloved sons I warn you. So even Paul warned us. Paul said, look, these things are going to happen, but you can get through it through the spirit and power of Yahawashi Shai. 2 Corinthians 11:19. For ye suffer fools gladly, seeing yourselves are wise. For ye suffer if a man bring you into bondage, if a man devour you, if a man take of you, if a man exalt himself, if a man smite you on the face. I speak as concerning reproach, as though we had been weak, howbeit wheresoever in any is bold, I speak foolishly, I am bold also. Alright? It says, are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Are they ministers of Hamashiach? I speak as a fool. I am more. Right? In labor is more abundant, in stripes more above measure, in prisons more frequent, in deaths oft. Right? So Paul said, what? In stripes, so he's beaten above measure. In prisons more frequent. Right? So we might have to go to prison. It says what in Revelations 2:10, fear none of those things thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast you into prison 10 days. Be thou faithful. Let me just grab it. I don't want to butcher the scripture, Is Revelations 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. Alright? So, all these things are written. The things written aforetime are written for our learning. Alright? So we can have hope. Hope in these scriptures. Hope in the words of Yahawashi Mashai. Because most is not just going to leave this here for us to, damn, it says it, but I don't know what's going to happen, brother. No, you got to have faith, man. But even though it's written that these persecutions come upon us, we're still going to be delivered, which will be part of that number. But you have to have faith you're part of that number as well, you see. That's a big thing. Of the Jews, 5 times received I 40 stripes, save one of the Jews. Who are the Jews? Alright, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Alright, so our own people are going to come against us. Alright, especially you Negroes. You Negroes, man, you're still in a fucking retarded ass mind state. And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. You Negroes are completely beat up. This white man has done a number upon your brain. Thrice was I beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. Thrice I was shipwrecked. A night and a day I have been in the deep. So twice he was beaten with 3 times. Shit. 3 times he was beaten with rods. So Paul was beaten for the truth. Once I was stoned. So, and that's going to happen. Many people are going to come to camp. Right, they can try to fight you, try to beat you up, but guess what? You still got to continue to keep pushing. Thrice I was shipwrecked, a night and a day I have been in the deep. In journeying often, in perils of waters, in perils of robbers, in perils by mine own countrymen, in perils by the heathen, in perils, perils basically means trouble, right? But danger, okay? Danger. So he is in danger in his journeys. Right, that's us every single time we go to highways and byways. Okay, perils on water, right? Perils of robbers. Right. I remember watching this one brother's life. Okay, GMS Symbol Assembly. He was saying some fucking nigga woman trying to run off with his apocrypha one time. All right, what the fuck? Like, shit like that happens, man. Jake's fucking grimy. Imperils by my own countrymen. So by his own kin. All right. By Paul's own kin, he was persecuted. Imperils by the heathen hate us. Okay, Ishmael knows who we are, but Ishmael doesn't want to admit it. Esau knows who we are. Esau doesn't want to admit it. So guess what? What's the next thing to do? Moab knows who we are. Moab hates. But guess what? What's the next thing they're going to do? Persecute us. Right? Guess what? You can persecute us all you want. You persecute Yahawashi. Alright, so just as Yahawashi can get his vengeance, so are we. Maybe not in this life. Maybe in the next life. Well, it is going to happen in this life because it's written. So, not in this life, but in next life. You see, and perils in the city, and perils in the wilderness, and perils in the sea, and perils among false brethren. So even false brethren are going to come against us, man. You see, you just read these camps. When Esau comes up, it's great millstone. They teach the truth the worst. You can already see it. And the rest of these camps, DTA, man of valor, two witnesses. They do not have the gospel. Lock them up, Esau. You can just picture it. But guess what? Yahawashi is going to punish them as well. In weariness and painfulness, in watchings often, in hunger and thirst, in fasting often, in cold and nakedness. You see, in weariness, painfulness, right? Right now, these demons are hopping up, especially on me at the moment. I know usually around this time is when I catch hell. Between here and like September-ish, it's a little bit hell, and then December it spikes up until January, and then the rest of the year I'm cooling, so I know it's my time to catch hell, so I'm gonna be cooling, but through weariness and painfulness, and watching often, and hunger and thirst, and fasting often, and cold and nakedness. Alright, so Paul caught all this hell for what? His crown. Alright, Paul knew that he had a crown sitting upon him when he died, because he finished his job. Matthew 24:13, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right? It says Luke 13:34, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which killest the prophets, and stonest them that are sent unto thee, how oft would I have gathered thy children together as a hen doth gather her brood under her wing, and ye would not. Alright, so Jerusalem has always been known for killing the prophets. You see that's in red. Alright. Alright. This is John 16:1. These things have I spoke unto you, that ye should not be offended. Right? So Yahawashi said that, don't be offended when these things happen. These things are bound to happen. It's written. They shall put you out of their synagogues. Ere the time cometh that whosoever killeth you would think that he doeth the Most High service. Right? And this is how this world is. Okay, good is evil, and evil is good, man. Right? These people, they're completely brainwashed by evil. Right? They believe that they can do whatever they want through Esau's logic, because Esau's a fucking devil. Esau flipped everything upside down. Guess what? The laws of the Heavenly Father are still in effect. He's coming to judge. His son is coming to judge by those laws. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. People didn't know the Father. They didn't realize that they're the one that killed Yahawashi. By them bucking up against those serpents. That's good. Right, that's a good thing. That's their lot. So don't get mad. Alright, actually, we should be really rejoicing, when they come after us. So, Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil, and that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, and put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter. Alright? And Most High said this truth is going to be bitter. Alright? You read Revelation, the 10th chapter, when John ate the book, it was sweet in his mouth, but bitter in his belly. And persecution is one of the bitter parts of this truth. Alright? Especially when you first come in, you lose this world. And that's a very bitter part, but it's all to make you a better man. It's all to craft you and mold you into the man that Yahawashi wants you to be. In order to that man is a righteous man, not a reprobate spirit that's came to truth for a little while. Seeds falling into soil that's not good. You see, by the wayside. But woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. And that's what this world does. Okay, they call good evil and evil good, man. Okay, they flip these things upside down. They'll come to camp and tell you you're wrong, even though you're reading straight out the scriptures, and then try to bring your John 3:16 and get cut and all types of bullshit. You all know that put darkness for light and light for darkness. Okay, these people, they don't want the light. Like I said, they scatter like roaches, so they put the darkness for light. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. These people, they don't want the bitterness of this truth. This is why during Passover, what do? We eat the bitter herbs, okay, because it represents the bitterness of this truth. Like I said once again, a couple of seconds ago, we're about to go through some bitter times. But the Most High says, wait, He's going to deliver us out of it. Alright, and that's what I have for you, Akim, today. I hope it was edifying. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And with that, I'm going to say, Call Halayim La, Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, QADASH.